Hey guys, coming to you from a different location today. I'm actually on location for a shoot. I will keep you updated when it goes live, but I figured I would show you the makeup that I'm gonna wear. It's probably not gonna differ a ton from my TV makeup. This is gonna be a little bit more natural, a little bit more glowy, and probably a lot of products, and I'm gonna call it natural, but it's like when you're being filmed, let's go ahead and get started. When you're being filmed by someone else's camera, and like their camera is way better than like my little vlog camera, I kind of pile it on a little bit more. But yeah, let's do this. I thought it'd be fun just to kind of do like a get ready with me where I'm actually getting ready for something, as opposed to like a fake one. You know what I mean? Most of my, when I say I'm getting ready, it's a fake one. I'm staying home. That was the Laneige Glowy Skin Serum. I love that. I did have a little bit of the Indeed Labs Nano Bronze on my skin just because I thought we were going to be doing some like more or less bare-faced shots, but I need a little warmth on the skin. But we're going to do the makeup shots first. So, putting that on. I need something on my lips. Wow. Lips are so dry. This is Aquaphor Healing Ointment. But yeah, it's like a bit of a reduced crew here today. Most people will be coming via Zoom and other things like that because of course restrictions. I got my first COVID test on over the weekend before this shoot. I'm gonna mix. This is something I actually haven't done before, and I would never recommend mixing something that you've never mixed, but I'm gonna try it. This is normally what I wear when I do TV, which is Pat McGrath Labs. Maybe mix in a smidgen of the NARS, because the NARS just really perfects the skin, but it's pretty full coverage and more matte. So I'm gonna do about a pump of each and let's see where we land. But yeah, I got my first COVID test on the weekend and I was super nervous about it, but they didn't seem to go back as far as I was expecting to. Like I kept waiting for it to feel worse and it didn't. And she did both nostrils, which I've heard some people say in the past that they've only gotten one nostril and you feel like uneven. But yeah, she did both, and because it was like for this shoot, I went and got it done at like a private clinic, so that's probably why it was like such a great experience. I've heard nightmares and that's why it annoys me when people say like oh, money can't buy you happiness and like stuff like that. I think that's so condescending. It's like really off track, but it's like, no, it can't buy you happiness, but like happiness to me is walking into a clinic and leaving after 3 minutes and having my appointment done, not having to go to like a testing center and stand outside in the cold for 3 hours. Happiness is paying your bills and having dinner on the table. Like at the very least, you know, you'll have other problems in your life, but you won't have trouble paying your what am I talking about? I just hate when people say that. I think like T-Pain tweeted it like last year or the year before, and I was like, dude, just like, you know, you're tweeting this from your pool or something. It's just dumb. Everybody knows that that's not the case, but it's like it can get you comfort, it can get you security, you know? Anyways, it's my rant. And also I got my COVID test and then pretty much just stayed home. I did stay at home. I'm gonna use this Shiseido concealer. This is the e.l.f. sponge. I brought my own mirror just in case, because there's like no makeup artist, no hair, nothing. Which honestly I like to do my own makeup most of the time anyways. Okay, that looks good. Huge freaking pimple here. I've been using these new pimple patches. I will report back to you probably in my next favorites video. They've been doing a good job, but these freaking under eye cysts, I'll update you on my skin soon. I'm back to the derm. gonna use this. I used this in a recent video and I forgot, and I didn't forget how much I loved it. I just hadn't used it in a while. Makeup Forever Ultra HD Soft Light. I really want my makeup to be like glowy, but when there's professional lighting and things like that, that's gonna add glow itself. So you gotta be careful. So this is a nice, quite natural glow. I'm so excited to be here. First of all, it's cool that a brand saw something in me and wanted me to do this work. And then secondly, for me personally, this and like doing television is kind of the pinnacle or the highest excitement and value thing that I can do in my industry. So it's really exciting. I love being on set. I love the feeling. I love the energy. Even in previous jobs, I've worked on set, but as like a producer for like I worked as a marketing coordinator before this, and we would shoot commercials sometimes, and I would be like I wasn't a producer. I was a production assistant. And yeah, it's just like amazing being on set. It's just such a great energy. It's always like a long day and everyone's working hard, but then you get the product at the end and it's cool. Oh, I didn't bring a powder brush. Well, I brought this, but I wanted to use this on my body, but it's fine. Just to like bronze the shoulders or something. It's ironic because I'm gonna be talking about acne and having acne. Here doing something for skincare, and I have all these breakouts and I'm like, oh, I don't want to have breakouts for a shoot, but it's like it makes sense that somebody talking about an acne product has acne, but for some reason it's horrifying for me to have to be that person. But I'm glad. But it's just like I get this, I'm just always afraid that like the director and the client is gonna like see my skin and be like, oh, she's so broken out or whatever. I don't know, it's just like an extra thing that kind of weighs on you because you are basically being judged by your face. Like, I don't know, it's really ironic. It's really ironic that people don't, that people have those kinds of opinions, and it's like, oh, we want people to be natural. I want to see people with real skin, and then you do. And then they're like upset about it. Which, first of all, like, what do you have going on in your life that my acne is the worst part of your day? Give me that life. Anyways, going off track, I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows for once. This is one of my faves actually, the Kiss Professional Top Brow. They've got a bunch of good ones. Like L'Oreal has a good one, NYX has a good one. I found Maybelline's cracked a lot on me, but that might have just been a bad one. I want to fill in my brows just because, again, with all the lighting, it's just a different scene. Nothing super intense, just to add some depth and some color. Okay, next, Kevyn. Oh, that was the Gucci bronzer. Gucci flip flop. Shade number 4. Now I'm gonna use Kevyn. Oh, someone told me Kevyn Aucoin. So I was talking about Becca on Instagram stories, and they were saying that Kevyn looks like he might be going out of business. I gotta look into that. So I'm gonna have to pick up more of these freaking contour powders, as if I haven't bought 3. I've yet to finish one. I'm gonna go a little bit more intense on my contour. This is the NARS Ita brush. This is the most expensive thing I do to my face when I combine Kevyn Aucoin and this NARS brush. Nose, under the lip, chinny chin chin. Did I watch or listen to the real story of the 3 Little Pigs? What did I see? And the pigs killed the wolf? Like they straight up boiled him or something. And I was like, is that? I for some reason I feel like it was I have that Calm app where it like reads you to sleep. I'm like, that doesn't feel like it would be a sleep story. Maybe it was. I've been using the Calm app for a while, but find the sleep stories can be a little bit distracting because you need to listen to it at a level that you can hear it, but you can also fall asleep to. So I've just been listening to the Bob Ross over and over, and he's just like painting and being like, put down a coat of white paint so that the brush slides over it, and now I'm using crimson blue. Isn't that nice? And he's just a freaking angel. So that's what I listen to at night. The same ones over and over. Okay, I've got two blushes. Butter blush from Physicians Formula, Rosy Pink, and I thought I would do like a pink and a peach mixed together. This is from Face Atelier. It's a Canadian brand, kind of a makeup artist brand, in Tangerine. So I'm gonna do both. I love these blushes. I think they're some of the best at the drugstore. And then some orange. And for highlighter, I just wish this was like this pimple was a little higher, a little lower, because it's where I want to highlight and it's just annoying. This is the Physicians Formula champagne highlighter. Such a good one. Oh god, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Inner corner. This is me making faces. Checking. Okay, now I'm gonna spray my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter before I do eyeballs. Kind of going out of order here because I did my brows before the rest, but now I'm gonna use my 24-hour brow setter, of course. I don't know if I'm gonna put anything on my eyes. I might put just a little matte brown, maybe. I brought an eyeliner, but I think that'll look less natural. It's so nice being somewhere that's not my apartment. Wow. Feels like I'm on vacation. The cats are gonna lose it. As if we weren't codependent enough. Our codependency is through the roof now. Wow, there's a massive T. Okay, brought the good old, oh, I didn't bring any eyeshadow brushes. Okay. And normally, like, you know me, I don't use a lot of eyeshadow brushes, but for something like this, I would. Like if I'm just putting a shimmery shade, where it's matte, I'm gonna mix Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange. Just for a little something, you know? So yeah, there's only a couple of us here, and then the client and other people are going to be zooming in. So the way this kind of stuff works is I'll do different shots and then the client will give feedback as we go. Which is like a little bit nerve-wracking. Because normally I film videos by myself, and now there'll be like 20 people watching every move you make. So that's cool. L'Oreal Voluminous base, but honestly, if I could do this every day, I would. I love it. Like I find it so motivating. It's so exciting. I know we shouldn't be seeking external validation, but this gives me a dose of external validation. I've yet to have a shoot go totally poorly, so it's always really nice just to get to do what I do and do what I want to do. It's an incredible feeling, and I'm so grateful for it. To be, you know, recognized in whatever it is that you do. And it doesn't have to be work, you know, like I'm the kind of person who, like some people are happy to find their passions and stuff outside of work. You know, a job is a job. It facilitates a lifestyle and whatever. And then they find their like their motivations and stuff outside of it. And there's power in that too. You know, not everybody has to this like hustle culture and all these shenanigans. It's like, it's too much. Like, let's celebrate rest. I saw a tweet the other day that said, your ancestors fought hard for like, or like would have would have, like something about like your ancestors would have, this is the most random video. Your ancestors would have like, you know, given anything for a break, for a rest, because they're out hunting and gathering and doing whatever they were up to. So take it. And I know that's not possible for everybody, like I know, but just in general. So those were the 3 drugstore mascaras. L'Oreal Voluminous Primer, Falsies Lash Lift Maybelline, and Rimmel Wunder'luxe Volume. And for lip, I'm gonna go peachy. This is Colourpop BFF3, a fresh one. And thank God my hair turned out okay. It's that freaking Marc Anthony 7-in-1. I'm telling you, it's amazing. They just rebranded actually. Should I do like a more matte lip and add a gloss? This is Honeycrisp from Bite. I feel like matte is a little better on camera. I brought a couple of glosses. This one's more pink. Got these ones from Rimmel that I've been using a lot. And then this one is one of my faves, Crushed Liquid Lip from Bobbi Brown. I think it'll match my shirt. She looks professional. Where are my Q-tips that I brought? Because I knew I'd mess up my eyeballs. Oh. Tell me the red Starburst are not the best. They need to just start selling them individually. Like I can get down with the rest, but it's just not the same. The red is, but I think people like the pink. Isn't everyone likes the pink? Where are my Q-tips? Also brought this hand cream because I'll be doing some like close-up shots. The smell of this, Burt's Bees Orange Blossom and Pistachio, it smells like so good and so adult. It's just like amazing. And then for my hair, just like try and keep it under order, I've got John Frieda Frizzy's Extra Strength Serum, Kerastase oil. I'm gonna maybe spray this on my body. Ready Set Radiant Skin Mist from Tarte. It's an older one. Hand sanitizer. A little of these in the hair. Actually, maybe I should put my shirt on. Stand by. Okay. Neutrogena wipes, just putting a little foundation on my body. Because it is not the same. Also, this shirt's from Boohoo. Just sit down in a crop top, like not ideal. So many of my shirts that I wear like when I film are crop tops because you can't see anything. So let's see what happens. This is Too Faced powder. Good God. John Frieda. Kerastase. Mixy mixy. Okay, that's good. I didn't forget anything, so go me. I think I forgot one thing. Powder brush. But I kind of had one. Actually gonna leave that on my hands a little bit. Make them look moisturized. Ooh. Ooh, look at that lighting. Okay, here's the finished look. Quote unquote natural. But yeah, as soon as this content is live, I will definitely be posting about it on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJNYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.